In this video, I'm going to discuss the concept of quadrants, which was introduced by Norman Wildberger. So by definition, the quadrants of a line is the area of a square built on that line. So let me show you what I mean here. Say that we have a line of length 5. To find the quadrants of this line, we would create a square on top of it where each side has a length of 5, and then the area, 5 times 5 equals 25, is going to be the quadrants of our original line. So quadrants equals 25. Where things get interesting is if we add a second line, we can find the quadrants of this new line of length 3 by creating a square like this and finding the area. 3 times 3 is equal to 9. And so the quadrants of our new line is going to be 9. Now what we're going to do is form a rectangle where the side lengths are going to be equal to the quadrants of our original line. So here, this side is length 25, and this side is length 9. Whenever I'm in the quadrants layer of this illustration, I'm going to use a blue pen, and when I'm talking about the original lengths or lengths in the real layer, I'm going to use a black pen. So here, we form this rectangle using quadrants, so it's in blue. Now what we're going to do is return to our original two lines, the 5 and the 3, and we're going to create a rectangle here. This rectangle, we can see, has an area of 15. 3 times 5 equals 15. But when we're dealing with quadrants, we always want to have the shapes in the form of a square. So we're going to transform this black rectangle into a square, just like this. Because we know the area of this original rectangle is 15, a square with the same area is going to have side lengths of the square root of 15. This is not super important, but it's just to illustrate the point. When we do square root of 15 times the square root of 15, we get an area of 15. Okay, now what we're going to do is create a new shape where the side lengths are going to be the quadrants of this imaginary square we've created. So we have the quadrants of this square is equal to the area, which is 15. So then this new shape is going to have an area of 15 times 15 equal to 225. So we pull this whole thing together at the very end, and the equality I want to show you is that when you have two lines, the quadrants of one line times the quadrants of the second line is going to be equal to the quadrants of the square with an equal area to the rectangle formed by those two lines. It's kind of a mouthful, but this illustration hopefully helps to illustrate that point. You can see here that we formed this square over here with an area of 225, and when we took the quadrants of each of our original lines, 225 and 9, and then created a rectangle from those values, we also get a shape with an area of 225. And so this is the equality that we're going to see in other videos, but I hope this helps to prove that to you.